Hey guys, what is up? It is Pieces of Prestige, and today I'm going to show you some screenshots of the development of Rollercoaster Tycoon World. And I saw these on Facebook, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to share these in a video. I hadn't seen them before, and I hope you guys and as well, so you'll be surprised as I am. And yeah, let's just jump right in it. Basically, the first picture is this one. Now, this picture, it shows some entrance signs, basically some banners that you can put in your attractions or paths or whatever. What I do see is that they don't line up with the different style of path. Basically, with the small path, it all works, but there's no entrances for the big path, the large path. But there is one for the medium, which is the first one right there on the left. So yeah, that's just something. I hope they kind of make it more compatible with the other paths. Alright, let's go into the next picture. The next picture is a merry-go-round with a lot of detail in it. As you can see, what I'm really afraid of is basically the flat rides in this game, making your game lag very much because of the level of detail. Now, I hope there's not going to be any problems with that, but it looks great. Now, let's go ahead and jump to the next one. Here we can see the Ferris wheel that we have seen before, the Western Ferris wheel. And it looks very cool. I mean, I don't know why, but it feels kind of a little bit cartoony, but I don't know, it just looks pretty cool to me. Alright, going to the next one, we have this themed merry-go-round thingy, which we have also seen before. And here we have basically a slide with from Rollercoaster Tycoon 1 and 2. And I really like this, you know, they bring back the old style attractions. That's very cool. So yeah, basically I think this looks great as well, a great level of detail. Also in here with the slide looks pretty cool. It looks a little bit carnivalish, not really something you would want in a theme park per se, but you know, whatever floats your boat. And right here we have a circus. Now this circus looks pretty realistic, and that's not because of the way the polygons are built up, you know, the way that it's actually shaped, which also looks pretty good. But the way it has that land around it, you know, with a trailer and all that stuff, I don't know, it looks very cool to me. So, you know, I really like this this attraction right here. Now, the next one is kind of a what should we call it? Kind of an octopus ride. I don't know if you guys know that, or yeah, something like that. But it looks a little wonky, but you know, I'm sure it's kind of fun. It has a monkey with a banana on it, so that's cool. An ape, not a monkey. Alright, there we go. A chair swing, which looks kind of sci-fi-ish with cats, and I'm not sure if that's going to be something you have to have on your chair swing, or just something that is for one theme, that you can choose multiple themes of. But we'll see that later in the game. What we can see here is a very cool ride. This is more like a little bit of a carnival ride, basically. But it looks great. The level of detail on these rides is amazing. Here we can see a spaceship ride, which also looks kind of cool, even though I'm not sure how that ring on the planet right there is basically supported to the attraction, but I mean, you know, if it works, it works, and it looks pretty cool. And right here we have one of my favorite rides ever, the giant Ferris wheel. It's back. It's finally back. And even the cars, they kind of look the same. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I really like how this thing is looking so far. Right here we have an observation tower, which also just looks pretty good. So overall, what we can say about this game is that it's gonna look better and better from now on. Now right here we can see Teacups ride, which looks fabulous. I'm not sure about the lights though. I hope you can remove them or something like that. Let's say you want to build a roof over it, you won't want to have those things hanging there, I think. Well, maybe you do, but whatever. A nice motion simulator, which looks pretty cool. Looks pretty realistic. It has this giant tube coming out of it though. It's kind of weird. Oh well. And right here we have a haunted house, I suppose, which looks awesome. It's on a hill, and the brick textures are just amazing. Alright, let's jump into the next one. Finally, a climbing wall. Man, I've been wanting this like since the beginning of Rollercoaster Tycoon, because in some small theme parks you have these like climbing walls that you can do, and it's a lot of fun. And of course you can make it with custom scenery, but now it actually is working, I guess. So that's pretty cool. I really like that, even though it doesn't really look that nice because it's just for one theme. It's kind of a tropical adventure kind of theme, and not really for anything urban or something like that, which is kind of sad, but maybe they'll put in more styles. Alright, here we can see I think it is a bucking bull. Yes, it is, with 3 bucking bulls next to each other. I think it's better than the 4, like in a square, but it kind of just feels really big. It doesn't feel like you have a lot of freedom in what you do with your rides. Then again, in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, 2, and 1, you didn't really have that either. But I was kind of hoping for some flexibility in the rides. But we'll see how that goes. Right here we have a very weird flying machine, I suppose. It looks very weird. It has a really weird disc from which it's kind of a chair swing, I guess. And maybe the pole actually goes up, and well, we'll have to see what it does later. Alright, we have a Gravitron, and that thing is just looking fabulous as ever. I have actually seen the older footage from the live stream. I think it was from Alienware, and they showed the lighting on these rides, and it looked amazing, so can't wait to see that. Now here we go, this is great. A reverse catapult ride. And I really like these on the fun fairs. Not sure how they go in theme parks though, but I'm sure it's gonna be great. Now right here is kind of a weird ride. It looks kind of like a Chaos, but then curved. I don't know what to think of it, but it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, but it kind of, well, it's whatever. Alright. Right here we have a drop tower, which looks great. And we have one very odd little thing that kind of looks like a kitchen machine. Alright. But that's okay. Oh, wow. This thing looks great. This is an Enterprise, and it looks just amazing. Well, by the way, guys, if you want to tell me what you think about these rides, go ahead and tell me in the comments. You know, communicate. And pirate ship, which actually has water. And I'm not sure if that water is actually doing the water physics. It looks pretty cool. It looks very cool. All of these look great. I don't really like this one, though. Not sure what this is. It's kind of a pirate ship that goes upside down, I guess. But then a little fat on the top right there. A little too fat in my opinion. But and they have some really spicy food, I guess. They also have hamburger stalls without the giant hamburgers or soda cans on top. That would be a lot better. Soda cups, actually. And the restaurant on the left looks kind of cool to use in a generic area, but you know, I don't know, it's not really the size of a real. Also on there was actually a stall for that, and they have some balloon stalls, which is nice. And we can also see I'm not really sure what this is. Basically what I can see here is some housing, not really housing, you can see a first aid and a toilet, and also an information kiosk. So that's pretty cool. Actually, I think that this thing for the mechanics right here is a maintenance bay for something. And be sure to follow me on Twitter if you want to have more updates. I will be streaming soon again, but right now I'm kind of busy with school. I'm just making this video like in between of my homework, so I'm kind of figuring things out, but I'll make it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace from Pieces of Prestige.